Maybe I'll just put the questions really quickly, and you might be able to address them, Niall, as you go along. And thank you for your ongoing work, and Francis here as well. Particularly, I wanted to ask you to speak to the significance of the Resolution 117 by the US Senate Foreign Relations Committee, with them speaking in one voice around accountability, reconciliation and prosperity, and their unwavering support for the Good Friday Agreement. And also, I note, in terms of what you're saying about the role that legislators can play, in particularly, I'm interested in the European Parliament, what they could undertake in terms of research on the implications of the reunification for the EU. And just thirdly, I wanted to, you spoke about the fundamental barometer being electoral results, but I wanted to speak to you around the significance as well of the results of the census when they come out, and combining that with the electoral results. I know you haven't time to answer it in this section, but maybe as you answer other questions, you might address those points. Thanks, Niall.
Absolutely, and if time defeats us here, I would hope to return to those themes throughout the meeting. But in terms of the Resolution 117, we all know and understand the important role which American administrations have played in negotiating and securing our peace. They take great pride, and I have often travelled to America with sometimes different hats in terms of my professional work. But there is a genuine and in-depth understanding and defensive self-pride in the role that America played in terms of their own foreign policy, and that assuredness really stood up for the Good Friday Agreement at a sensitive time in Brexit, and that's why we felt it important to conduct that interview with Richie Neal, who was the chair of the Ways and Means Committee, because of course it wasn't the then President Trump that would sign a trade deal post-Brexit Britain. It was the Ways and Means Committee, and they made it crystal clear, as did Nancy Pelosi, as did Congressman Brendan Boyle, as did Marty Walsh, that if one hair on the head of the Good Friday Agreement was ruffled, that there would be no trade deal. So that's an important, critical resolution, on one which should give us collective confidence for the path that we're currently discussing. The European Parliament, Chair, I'm not sure what time I've left.
You're over time, Neil, but I was giving you another minute just to finish off this. So I'm adding 3 minutes to all of the other groups. So you have a minute left if you wish to take it.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you. The European Parliament has a critical role to play. Part of the changed tectonic plates which inform where we're all at presently is Brexit. And there is a significant growing centre ground in the north that's possibly represented by an opinion poll by the strong performance of the Alliance Party that want to be European citizens. And if they understand and appreciate that their British identity will be respected and maintained, that they would prefer to be a member of the European Union than the United Kingdom. And it's not necessarily membership or citizenship of a new Ireland, it's their identity as British within the EU that they would like to see reflected. So there is a lot of work that should be undertaken with the European Parliament, and if there were a public declaration as to the support that might be afforded to the inception of a new state, that might give much more assurance to all of us as to how that process of transfer might undertake.
Thank you.